My kid is obsessed with just one subject. Is that cool or should I be worried? Matt?
My short answer is feed the interest. So I don't think that's a worry. I think it's an opportunity to gather all the resources you can and feed that interest. It'll eventually change and shift, but feed it for now.
Yeah, I always like to say when somebody is obsessing over one thing and mastering it, take something that feels unrelated to typical academic disciplines like piano. It's if a child does nothing but piano for months and masters it, at the end of that time, what have they learned? It's not piano. I mean, they've learned piano too, but they've learned how to master something. They've
Mhm.
learned how to learn, how to be obsessed, how to go deep on something. I think that often gets missed when you get into the world of work, of value creation, the ability to say, here's a problem and I need to obsess over it, go deep and solve it. That's really hard for people who have always just sort of been like tracked on 50-minute
Surface.
segment. Right. Exactly. So like, don't worry so much about what the subject is. I remember reading some stories from the Sudbury Valley School, which is like a very kind of unschool school, where one kid spent an entire year doing nothing but fishing and just learning how to fish, obsessing over different lures. And like, that's all he cared about. And they just let him do it. Then one day he got interested in math and he learned math really quickly because he applied that same
Mm.
obsessive deep dive mentality to it. So they're learning how to learn as well.
One of my sons got into diamonds and just wanted to learn everything about diamonds and study the history, why they're so valuable, or the markets, how to analyze the colors, shapes, and values. And he did that for a couple weeks. That was super interesting. And he learned more about that. To your point, he then learned if I'm interested in another topic, here's some steps I can take to dive deep into it quickly.